Hello everyone, this is Stephanie, the storyteller. Welcome to the new book. It's called Love Off Screen. Introduction. Alex Light is the author of Yay Rom-Com, The Upside of Falling. She lives in Toronto, Canada with her dog, 2 cats, and so endless love for winter. With a BA in English literature, she has the perfect excuse to read too many books when she isn't busy writing her own. Alex Light. Before we get started, we need to set your character. What would be my name on this character? Cassie. Next, we'll set your character look. Which face best suits your character? Okay. Choose a hairstyle. I'd rather go with this. If you're a writer, you should be like creative, right? Or should I look for this one? See once more. I'm ready. This is my best look. You stand at the front desk of the bed and breakfast you own, staring at the door. Please, anyone, walk in and book a room. You hope and hope, but the door remains shut. It's been like the entire day. Clearly no one's coming. Give it a try. 1 more hour, then I'm calling it. The next 60 minutes seems to pass by in slow motion. Finally, the hour is up, but the door still hasn't opened once. I can't believe this. Accepting defeat, you lock the door and retreat to the living room. Your best friend and coworker Penny is sitting on the couch. She knows you well enough to sense that something is off. No guest? You shake your head. The phone didn't even ring. Feeling both exhausted and defeated, you collapse onto the couch. What am I doing wrong? Nothing. This place was filled with guests a few months ago. Remember? You nod. Of course, you remember the time when business was booming and everything left felt right. So, what changed between now and then? I don't know. But it's too early to start worrying, Cassie. My parents trusted me to run their bed and breakfast after they die. I hate feeling like I'm failing them. You're only 25 and running your own business? If you call that failing, then I wish I was a failure too. You try to laugh but can't seem to muster any sort of happiness. Look, you need a little stroke of good luck. Luck? At the age of 25, you seem so desperate. But there comes a time in a business when it's like in a day you expected every day somebody is walking in your business, but sometimes it's like dead. I don't believe in luck. It's gonna take more than that. Cross our fingers. Just think positive. Looks like I'm crossing my fingers and toes. Got any important plans for tomorrow? Does standing at the front desk while praying someone walks through the door counts? Absolutely not. I think that's enough work talk for one night. Agreed. I could use a distraction or 10. Lucky for you, I have the perfect thing. Penny grabs the remote and turns on the TV. Just then you thought night couldn't get worse. The movie awards are on. You let out a low groan. Come on, Penny. How's this supposed to cheer me up? You know how much I hate these award shows. Yeah, because you have awful taste. Award shows are the best. Not only they are entertaining but full of eye candies. You couldn't be more wrong. Award shows are a totally snooze fest, completely overrated, full of phony celebrities. Seems an insult, or you're just the type of girl who doesn't watch movies are overrated. They're completely overrated. Half of the movies nominated weren't even decent. That means nothing comes from the person that didn't like Titanic. There was room for two on that door, and you know it. Penny rolls her eyes at you, having had this argument dozens of times before. Look, I'm only planning on watching it for a minute. I just need to catch one tiny glimpse of him. By him, you know exactly which actor Penny's talking about. The world famous, annoyingly attractive Archer Reed. Just as you think his name, he confidently squanders onto the stage to accept the award for Best Actor. You roll your eyes while Penny squalls. I swear he gets more attractive every single day. Oh, the thing I would do to Mr. Reed would be that practically every woman on displays ever them. Sure, but I do them even better. Gross. Besides, I don't get what you see in that guy. He's not your type, cause like every person has their own taste. He's another shallow celebrity. You need to raise your standards. He's kind of out of cute. You seriously need to raise your standards, Benny. Hey, you need even know him. I've read enough magazines and his face is on all of them. Archer Reed becomes famous years ago when his sex tape was leaked. Ooh. Since then, he starred in countless movies. You can't seem to turn TV on without seeing his pretty face. Quiet down. He's about to give his thank you speech. Archer Reed stands at the podium holding the golden statue for Best Actor in his hand.
A big thanks to my agent and the whole team that helped us shoot this movie. And whoever leaks my sex tape 3 years ago, I wouldn't be here without you.
The audience erupts with laughter, with dazzling winks. Another walks off stage. And cue me peeing in 3, 2, 1. Cassie, I have a serious question. Will you be my bridesmaid at mine and Archer's wedding? You pick a pillow off the couch and throw it at her playfully. Hey, can't a girl fantasize? Like you don't do enough of that every night. If you knew more about Archer, you realize he's more than a playboy. Oh, I know he's more than that. At this point, I think womanizer is more fitting. Hey, he's a good guy, Cassie. He did an interview that proves it. Archer Reed is being good guy. I won't bet a dime. Of course not, 'cause you're too stubborn to ever change your mind. Hey, that's not true. Then prove it. Show me that you're capable of changing your opinion of Archer. Ooh, challenge from a restaurant. Challenge accepted. Would be you pick my curacao now spill that you're not stubborn. Change the subject. Number 1. In the interview, Archer admit that he was engaged, but his fiancée cheated on him and called off the wedding. He hasn't been in a relationship since. That's why he goes from woman to woman. He's scared of commitment. Even you have to admit that. Said Cassie. Wow, that is pretty heartbreaking. That kind of thing can indeed change a person completely. Fine, you win. Archie Reed may be more than some seduction robot. So you are a fan? Not a chance. He's still intolerable. You and Penny watched TV for a moment in silence. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to live in a city like New York? Living in New York City? I love Alabama. Or yes, you bring the bright lights. Big cities aren't for me. I'm so used to living in a small town. A big city like New York would swallow me whole. But I could never abandon this businessman. You grow quiet. Your best friend is quick to notice something is wrong. She turns the TV off. Listen to me, Cassie. I promise you'll save this business, okay? Even if I have to rent out every room myself, well, make it happen. You wish you could be more optimistic like Penny, but you're quite a realist. And you know your business is doomed. The only one thing that can save us now is sort of a miracle. You let out a big yawn. It's been a long, tiring day. Go and sleep. This can be tomorrow's problem. You give your best friend a hug and head to bed. After a warm shower, you snuggle into bed, but you're too stressed to sleep. You're carrying the weight of dismisses to your shoulder, and you can't handle it anymore. The photos of your parents you kept on your nightstand catches your eye. You can almost feel their disappointment. Mom, Dad, trust me, with this business after they die, losing this place would be like losing the last piece of them I have left. This is too much. Break down and cry, remain strong. Distract yourself. It's okay to cry. You let yourself cry for the first time since your parents' funeral. What? He hasn't cried since then? Since the funeral she cried, but since then she's been like distracting herself. After going through the entire box of tissue, you feel a bit better. Penny was right. We'll come up with a plan tomorrow to save the bed and breakfast. Need a distraction, you grab your phone. There must be something that that can take my mind off work. You notice you have a new email from someone named Renee. Maybe she's a potential new guest. You quickly open the email, feeling the smallest bit of hopeful. You read it over once, twice, you almost drop your phone. This can't be real. Renee is a producer at Rider Reel, major Hollywood film studio. They think my bed and breakfast is the perfect setting for a new romance filming they're working on, and they want to film it here. No way! I must be dreaming. This is a prank. You pinch yourself just in case. Nope, still real. When you read the amount of money being offered, you re-drop your phone. That's enough money to keep us in business. Hell, that's enough money to last me a lifetime. I need to email her back. What approach do I take? Let her know we're excited. Play it cool. Keep it professional. I have to keep professional so she takes me seriously. You carefully curate the perfect response to Renee, making sure to thank her for her time. Perfect. Minutes after you send the email, Renee responds back. Wow, that was quick. You read Renee's email out loud. I am pleased to hear that you agreed to us renting out your business for a month. I have attached the contract and the NDA for you to sign. It's really happening. You sign the contract and go to bed with a smile plastered on your face. Your first time in weeks you sleep perfectly well. Ooh. The next morning you wake up smiling, eager to start the day. The email from last night has you in great mood. For once you feel hopeful. This is the big break I was waiting for. Get dressed and head to your office downstairs, sending Penny a quick text to meet you there. When you get to your office, Penny is sitting on the chair waiting. Morning, Cassie. She noticed the huge smile on your face. What happened to you? Penny's going to freak out when she's hearing the news. I should tease her for a bit. Can't hold it longer. Why are you smiling all secretively? Seriously, Cassie. What could be more important than saving the business? Saving the business while filming a movie? Filling our empty rooms with a bunch of celebrities? That would be great if it were possible. Unable to hold the good news in any longer, you tell Penny everything. When you're done, Penny's jaws has nearly hit the floor. Shut up, shut up, shut up. What movie? What celebrity? And they're coming here? I don't have the detail yet, but it's happening. I already signed the contract. Penny started dancing around the room, waving her arms in the air. Thanks for reminding me why I never let you dance in public. She does like she's having a lot of fun. You try to sneakily hold the phone so Penny doesn't see. She notices you and dance closer to the screen. Planning on watching this later to improve your own dancing? More like learning what's not to do. Penny takes a bow and sits on the floor. You join her. What do you think the movie will be about? The producers only said it's a romance. The place does have a real romantic feel to it. You close your eyes for a second and try to envision it. While the flowers blooming in the yards outside, rolling green grass and endless stars visible at night. I never realized how romantic this place really is. Earth to Cassie. What? I said, what celeb do you think we'll get to meet? Penny goes eye wide. Imagine if the movie stars Archery. You roll your eyes. Archery doesn't strike me as small town romance movie kind of guy. Damn it, you're right. While Penny spout, your phone chimes. It's another email from Renee, the producer. Penny runs to your side. You read the email out loud. Thanks for signing the contract, Cassie. Looking forward to meet you when we arrive next week. Next week? We'll have so much work to do. Yep. Two of you spent the next day prepping the bed and breakfast. You clean it up top and bottom, cut the grass, trim the rose bushes, and apply new coat of paint. Nice bed and breakfast. When the big day finally arrives, you're more than ready. Penny stands at the window, her face pressed up against the glass. Are they here yet? Not yet. You let out a deep breath. I'm so nervous. This is so exciting. I'm so nervous. My hands are shaking. What if they arrive and change their mind? Then there been a bunch of morons. This place is perfect. But what? I'm not sure your outfit is. What's wrong with my outfit? Glancing down at your jeans and favorite tees, you don't see the problem. You're about to meet a huge Hollywood film company and A-list celebrities. If you want to be taken seriously, you need to dress the part. Maybe Penny's right. This outfit is kinda casual. Act like the outfit she should choose. The options would be like more a professional as the owner. As hard as it to admit, you may be right. I doubt they'll take me seriously if I'm wearing big old shoes. Lucky for you, I have a perfect outfit to knock their socks off. The first step is saving my business is dressing the part. Ooh. I look great. All of a sudden, there's a dozen cars pulling into the parking lot. They're here! You and Penny both run to the window and watch the commotions. Do you see any celebrities? Not yet. Penny turns away from the window and faces you, both hands on her lips. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there and greet your new guest. Okay, right, okay. I'm about to meet a bunch of famous people. No pressure. Any words of advice? Here's something. Don't keep a bunch of celebrities waiting. Penny all but shove you out the door. The bright Alabama sun hits you first, instantly warming you head to toe. Shielding your eyes, you watch the swarm of the new fish unpacking luggage from van and trucks. Wow, that's a lot of people. A smiling woman appears in front of you, hand outstretched. You must be Cassie. I'm Renee, the producer. So nice to meet you. You return friendly smile and shake her hands. Great to meet you. I'm so excited to get started. Before Renee can respond, a large black and gold bus pool into the parking lot. In a second, dozens of staff surrounds the bus. They stand there waiting. But for what? That must be one of the movie stars. Renee catches you staring and laugh. Yeah, he can be a real handful sometimes. Even more of a diva than the woman. Who can be? Then there he is, the film star standing in front of you, a boy. Doesn't look like stunning in the sunlight. No.
Can I get some water or something? It's hot as hell out here.
The crew scurries away to undoubtedly find water, while you remain very still, unable to believe that this is really happening. Archer Reed is the star of this film? Yep. That's it. Yes, you agreed for the sake of... Cassie agreed to take the contract because it's been like since her parents died, she's taking care of her family business, but it seemed like there's no like steady income and there's no guests coming by. So worst of her fears, that of all the celebrities, the one that her best friend Penny wants is Archer Reed. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Do you like the story that I told you? Stars love off the camera. There's something like that. So anyway, if you like it, just make comment if you want this kind of type of romantic movie, romantic story. And also check out my Instagram if you have other stories that you want me to tell you or narrate. Any stories from game stories or any stories that I could be like to need to play and make it like a real graphic novel with a voiceover. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please do like, make comments and subscribe my channel. Thank you and have a good day.